courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Brian, thanks. Kyrie Irving has settled in Brooklyn after his time in Cleveland and Boston. He said, "I'm grateful to be in a position to set a better example now. What I learned was, even on the bad days, you have to galvanize the group. And there isn't one leader. It's the balance of leadership." Guys?
Wise words, Allie. Thank you for that. And Grant, these teams both stacked in the front court.
Stacked indeed, B.A. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. And it's Young in at the 1 spot. And for Brooklyn, we've got Ben Simmons. Seth Curry is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's Drummond in at the center position. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Outside Curry. Outside Irving. Drummond passes to Irving. That one falls, coming off a Drummond feed.
I think he's the most creative finisher in the league. Irving's so good at finding holes in the defense.
Outside Herder. Pass to Young. Back to Capella. It's stolen by Drummond. Irving with it. And Capella picks him up defensively. Now Durant. Shot clock at 6. Over Capella. And Durant gets it to go.
Yeah, Durant and his teammates really in sync. I mean, helping each other out, facilitating for each other. That basket there, a real team effort.
Well, Grant, at this point in his career, I think it's safe to say Andre Drummond will go down as one of the game's premier rebounders.
Yeah, you just don't call him a specialist because there's a lot more to Drummond's game than just rebounding. Rim protection, points in the paint. He does just about everything you want in a big man. When he's on the floor, he lightens the load on every other member of their front court.
Now here's Durant. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Over a 7'4" wingspan for Clint Capella. That's long, folks, and makes him an intimidating shot blocker.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Clock at 6. Here's Durant. The shot misses, so Atlanta will take it the other way. Outside Herder. Takes it inside. Shoots over Curry. Herder can't hit. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 4 so far. Here's Simmons. Oh, wow! Oh,
watch out below.
Big finish.
You know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Now here's Young. Collins finds Hunter. Over Drummond. Here's Capella. Banked it in off the glass.
And after missing their first 3 shots, maybe this will get them going.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Pass to Drummond. Back to Irving. Goes up on the baseline. That one rolls around and rims out.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
Now here's Curry. Now Drummond. Hunter covering. And Drummond with the jam.
Tell you what, that was a power play by Drummond there. He's made a career out of stress testing the rim.
Irving against Young. Pass to Capella. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Capella's got his second basket.
And this is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nets.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. And KD always in the debate over who's the top dog in this league.
And what's interesting is he doesn't really want any part of that discussion. He said, one thing I told myself, don't worry about who people say is the best player. Blocking out distractions is key to achieving greatness.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Pass to Gallinari. Williams in the post. Pounded by Harris. Williams' shot is good.
And that one's going to count. I mean, the mindfulness of Williams with the clock running down, really impressive.
Mills attacking. Rejected by Okongwu. And they're able to recover. And there's 1:45 left in the first. Right, the pass to Bogdanovic. Durant pulls it in.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Step back shot. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Right, the pass to Williams. Outside Gallinari. Pass to Bogdanovic. To the middle. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
The Nets have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Well, the elevation from Durant should come as no surprise there. I mean, he's dangerous above the rim, and he can go way above it too, folks.
Now here's Wright. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Outside Gallinari. 6 on the shot clock. Can't hit it from 12 feet. The Nets with the lead. Outside Mills. Rejected by Okongwu. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Bogdanovic against Durant. Left side Gallinari. Outside Williams. Pass to Okongwu. The Hawks need to get one up here. Launches it. Second shot opportunity. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so the first quarter is in the books. Nets out in front, leading by 9. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And the imagination of Kyrie Irving finishing around the rim. He says it goes way back.
I just go back to being in my backyard and, just practicing all my layups or all my finishes. That's what I go back to. I mean, this is when I'm in that situation, I kind of feel like the attitude I get is this is what I do.
Hey, can't you just picture Kyrie as a kid stretching the limits of his creativity?
I can. And legend has it, growing up, Kyrie's backboard had a corner busted off, so he learned to put spin on the ball to finish around it.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. We've got Bogdan Bogdanovic. Onyeka Okongwu is out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Lou Williams, and it's Wright in at the point guard position. First free throw is good. Well, at the wing position, Grant, you were one of the league's best passers. Which wing players stand out to you in that category now?
You know, I mean, it may sound arrogant of me to say this, but LeBron, Luka Doncic, guys like that who really read the floor, they understand and can pick apart defenses at any position. Those two are ones that stick out the most.
The Hawks trailing. Right, the pass to Bogdanovic. He takes it in, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. You know, by the time Bogdan Bogdanovic arrived in the NBA, he was already a well-seasoned pro, Grant.
Yeah, he had an impressive run in a number of European leagues, amassing a ton of awards and championships. So he definitely knew what he was getting into when he came stateside to play with the rest of the best.
So the Nets making a switch here. Curry's checked in. Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. Young comes in for Wright. And that one falls for Bogdanovic. And Brooklyn's shooting has been great, 57%, and finding ways to score consistently. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Hawks went on a tear last season after naming Nate McMillan their interim head coach. After he won Eastern Conference Coach of the Month and helped guide them to the franchise's first playoff run in 4 seasons, it seemed inevitable that he'd become the head coach long term. Guys?
Nothing new for him, Allie. Good stuff there. So the Nets making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. The Hawks shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Young against Irving. Outside Hunter. Collins outside. Pass to Herter. 5 to shoot. Oh, there's the alley. And the slam dunk by Capella.
He's a high percentage scorer for a reason now. Capella, an alley-oop specialist.
Here's Irving. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now here's Herter. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Out to the right wing. Young from long range. And it's Harris with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And Collins with the big block.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach.
Now here's Collins. Shoots over Curry. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Outside Herter. Over to the left wing. Inside. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Drummond's checked in for Brooklyn. That one drops. He ties it up. the Nets have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Harris outside. Pass to Drummond. On the wing, Curry. Herder defending from 7 feet, and it's Curry getting it to go.
You know, this is a shot that Seth can make. Give him some separation, and he's going to make it.
Outside Young, down low. Here's Collins. Unable to get that one. Good D by Simmons. Harris outside. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Hunter finds Young. And he lobs it up top. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Man, you love how Collins has developed his game offensively. More moves inside, more range, and more confidence.
Now here's Irving. And stolen by Herder. We've got 1:48 left in the second quarter. And it's Capella with the jam.
How about the force from Clint Capella? When he's got good position inside, he's throwing it down.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Who wants a t-shirt? Fans, your Brooklyn Nets. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. Brown comes in for Harris. And it's Mills in for Curry. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu checks in for Collins. Gallinari comes in for Hunter. Bogdanovich has checked in for Herder. And Wright subbed in for Trae Young.
I'll tell you, man, Irving can do many things for your ball club. But at the top of the list, he's a tremendous shooter with great range and great confidence. This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Here's Irving. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Durant's shot is off. You know, if you were to hand select a player to take the last shot for you, no one would bat an eye if you chose Kyrie Irving.
Ever since his shot over Steph Curry in 2016, Irving's been a legend. Some of it's his mental approach. People say he marches to the beat of a different drum. That may help him in those big moments.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Wright. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Irving. Durant for 3. Gallinari pulls it in. Outside Bogdanovich. And the shot goes.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Here's Durant. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Back to Okongwu. Gallinari for 3. Drills it from deep. Gallinari's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
And so we wrap up the first half. The Hawks on top. They lead by 11. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Hey, thanks. KD, a slow start. How do you improve defensively?
We got to control the pick and roll. We're making jump shots, so hopefully we just keep contesting it, and they start missing in the second half. But I think we had a good group to start the game.
Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Some struggles for Atlanta in the first quarter. As hard as they tried to compete, they just could not keep pace early and ended the period facing a deficit of 9 points. An absolutely incredible turnaround in the second quarter, though, as they were piling up the points and stringing together big-time defensive stops, ending up with an 11-point lead. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how Atlanta played?
The production they've gotten from their bench has been phenomenalistic. I don't know if that's a word, but it sounded good, Ernie. As we know, depth is important to any team's success. They're demonstrating that tonight. And who knows, it might give the starters a kick in the pants. No one wants to be outshined.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Brooklyn?
The energy on D stood for disappointing. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor, where it needs to be, was just not there.
With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boy, Bogdan Bogdanović really making a difference here.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Andre Drummond is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Kevin Durant. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Curry in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now here's Collins. They lead by 11. Largest margin of the game. Pass to Hunter. Young with it. Launches a 3. The shot no good. And for the Nets, they're shooting an average of 43% from the floor. And he lobs it up, and the jam by Drummond.
And I like the timing that Drummond has on these alley-oops. That's not as easy as he makes it look. He knows precisely when to leave the ground to receive the pass and finish it off.
Now here's Young. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Young against Irving. To the paint. Here's Drummond. Outside for Irving. Up top Durant. Guarded by Capella. The offensive rebound. 2 points. That one goes. Drummond's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, I would venture to say if you didn't run one play for Drummond all night, he still could score in double digits. He is an incredible offensive rebounder.
Now here's Collins. Pass to Young. Oh, Drummond with a block.
Drummond likes to be in the middle of the action at both ends of the floor, playing defense and gobbling up rebounds. He makes a lot of good defensive plays.
Irving against Young. And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. And Durant with the big finish.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Now here's Young. Drilled from 11 feet out. And the Hawks lead by 11.
The mid-range can be tricky for Young, but he was clearly feeling that shot. You got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
Here's Young. it up to the rim. And a slam dunk by Capella.
You know, we're used to seeing this kind of efficiency from Capella, but he's scoring with volume, too. That's impressive.
One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks.
For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Historically, a few franchises have gobbled up most of the NBA championships. A significant number of teams have never won a title, though. However, we're in an interesting time. A lot of those franchises are looking for their first title. They're among the top teams now. And guys, they're hoping to get on the board.
Oh, yes. Very interesting, Allie. Thanks for that. Now here's Simmons. Over Young. The bank shot, no good. And the Hawks shooting has been excellent in the third quarter at 57%.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Chalk up 2 there. Young's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Aldridge is checked in for Drummond. Claxton comes in for Simmons. Brown, he's checked in for Durant. And it's Mills in for Kyrie Irving. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu checks in for Capella. Gallinari comes in for Collins. Bogdanovich is checked in for Hunter. And Williams is subbed in for Herter. Now here's Brown. Great D that time from Gallinari.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And so it's Brooklyn with it, following the score by Atlanta. Here's Mills. He can't get that one to fall. Young with the defensive effort. Gallinari finds Young. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Patrick Mills. That's his first foul of the game. And the Hawks making a change here. Wright's checked in.
DeLon Wright.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
A minute 4 left in the third quarter of the game. To the inside, Bogdanovich.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And that one falls for Bogdanovich. And so Bogdanovich nails them both. 59 seconds left in the third. Outside Mills. Back to Curry. 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc.
Next foul. Nicholas Claxton. His first foul.
Harris has checked in for Curry.
Now into the lineup for your next, Joe Harris.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Outside Gallinari. Pass to Okongwu.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make. Yeah, but in this case, I think you got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Onyeka Okongwu at the line with 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So the Nets making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. For Brooklyn, they've gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. To win the run. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. Back to the game after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And for the Nets, they're shooting an average of 43% from the floor. On the floor for Atlanta, Lou Williams out there with Trae Young. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Onyeka Okongwu, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 slot. Now here's Griffin. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And just staying in control. This is Griffin's mindset. Keeping his balance even when the D is present. You know Blake Griffin's NBA career certainly didn't have humble beginnings. I mean, he won the Slam Dunk Contest and Rookie of the Year in his debut season. He really hit the ground running.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Brooklyn. And while Blake Griffin's career certainly got off to a hot start, Grant, he's also managed to remain a dominant force over the years.
No question. He's a guy who can get it done. Points, rebounds, assists, anything you need. He's a great example of an enduring talent.
Oh, great D that time from Griffin.
Well, that's a look. He has to finish it. He knows it. Lone opportunity.
Mills with it, working on Williams. Pass to Irving. Nice shot from 10 feet out.
I think Kyrie is really frustrating for the defense because he makes it look so easy and his shot is so natural.
Now here's Young. On the take. Griffin pulls down the board.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Outside Mills. Pass to Claxton. Outside Irving. Outside Brown. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Mills, no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now here's Bogdanovich. And here is Williams. And the basket is good.
You know, defenders like to try to get physical with Williams. I'll tell you what, his strength belies his size.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. Boy, Bogdanovich really making a difference here.
They need to rethink their approach defensively. He's shown no signs of stopping.
We're giving T-shirts to the loudest section in the building. Come on, who wants it? Get loud! All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets. And your Brooklyn Nets.
So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Drummond's checked in for Griffin. Simmons comes in for Claxton. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Brown. And it's Curry in for Mills. And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Gallinari. Hunter's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Herter's subbed in for Williams. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Steve Nash said to the team. And he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Herter can't hit. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Outside Curry. Pass to Durant. Now here's Simmons. Herter defending. That's good from Simmons on the assist by Durant. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Right side Herter. Just 5 on the clock. And he banks in the layup. And the Hawks lead by 10.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Durant finds Irving. The 3 from Curry. That one no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. They led by as many as 18. Right wing. Back to Hunter. Over Simmons. Here's Capella. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And, you know, Capella has a big body, Kevin, and knows how to use it as he draws contact from the defense on his way up.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They've been the aggressors.
Well, they've also really been dialed in with their jump shot. I mean, they have not missed much from mid-range today.
First one falls for him.
Clint Capella is a guy who's a defensive anchor and takes quality shots, and because of that, he plays his role to perfection.
He does not get the second one. For the Nets, this one not looking good. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Simmons, no good.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Pass to Young. And there's the lob. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And Young isn't just a scorer. He also takes pleasure in creating opportunities for others.
Durant with it. Hunter covering. Back to Irving. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got his 4th assist in this one.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Durant. Pass to Irving. Offensive board. Drummond. Can't connect from short range. The Hawks have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Young finds Capella. Collins outside. Hunter with the ball. Up top, Capella. Outside, Herter. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Herter's gotten 4 this quarter.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Hawks.
And they got a huge boost from their reserves tonight.
Yeah, the point differential between the two benches was a deciding factor in this game.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Clint Capella.
He played big all night, relentless on the glass, just helping his team in the possession battle.
Here's Hunter. After the basket by Brooklyn. Capella, the pass to Collins. Over Simmons. That one's wide left.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
And here's Hunter. Pass to Young. So it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distraction.